Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. Um, and today I'm going to be talking about the Kimono Set pre-order Amazon exclusive uh thing. For anybody who's still having problems with this, I had a problem with this for about 3 weeks. After Amazon released the game without sending me the proper email like they advertised in their goddamn promotion. Um, when they pre-ordered it through Amazon. Um, so here's how you do it. Now, I called 15 different Amazon representatives, probably like multiple times throughout different days for those 3 weeks. And got different answers and dumb things. I mean, I even put a freaking review that they didn't approve because they claimed that they didn't advertise it that way, even though they factually did. As we all know, is on the company website as well as on the Pokemon website that Amazon would send the emails out. So I did get the code, and I people are on my Discord already know this, as I talked about it. So, how do you get the Kimono Set? So, here's how you get the Kimono Set. Call up Nintendo support. That's it. Call up Nintendo support. The last representative from Amazon had told me after I followed the ticket to call Nintendo support and see what they do. And honestly, I should have done it from the beginning. I was really surprised. So I'll put the number in there, but I mean, you could literally search for Nintendo, customer service phone number. It's out there on Google. Call them up. Representative, go to the certain prompters to speak to a person. Speak to the person. Explain the situation. If you haven't gotten the email, luckily for you, the code as of March 4th is still available to put into your game, if your Pokemon Legends game, because it doesn't expire until May. So you still have time if you still are struggling to get the code. Call Nintendo. That's exactly what I did. I called up Nintendo, spoke to a representative. I had to tell them. I told them my story about it. I had to then email them. Like, the guy will send you like an email to your email, and then you basically send the evidence, of your email to your Nintendo Switch account, as well as the proof of the pre-order purchase of the game, of the Pokemon Legends of Arceus game for Amazon. You screenshot it, show it to them, and then what they'll do within the next day, if they want to just confirm it, they'll email you back, and then they'll tell you to call within the next week when you're ready, and then they will give you your game, or they'll give you your code, basically from there, within the next business day. That's what they did with me. So I sent in my information. I gave the explanation to the Nintendo support guy, and then after that, I sent the stuff in through them. It only took one business day, and the next day I was getting an email, and they told me, you just send it in. I had to wait until after I got out of work, and then I called the supervisor, and he just basically said, I just need to confirm the story with you. And I just went through the same story that I went with the guy I talked to the day before, and he said, with that, you'll be getting a code from this email that you sent this to me within the next business day. And I said, well, wouldn't that be Monday, because it was on a Saturday when I called him? And he said, you probably won't get it until Monday, because Sunday's technically not a business day. And ironically enough, I actually did get the email code on Sunday, which I thought was kind of even more interesting. It was really cool by Nintendo. So they got me a code. I immediately put it into my Pokemon Legend of Arceus game, and that's pretty much the end of the story. And I haven't called Amazon since back. since this because they called me. They forced me to call them 15 times, and I got so many different inconsistent answers. One said I did get it. The other person said I didn't. Other person tried to lie and said I already wasn't entitled to it, even though there's literal evidence and proof of that. I had to go call. They switched me to different departments. Um, Transferred me to different departments. Trying to deny it. I mean, there's so many reviews on their site that did get approved by Amazon saying there's no code. I actually gave them a detailed one, and they said I was wrong, even though my review was factually right. That they were falsely advertising it because they weren't giving me the code, even though they claimed on their website they would be sending out codes. And you know, Nintendo told me that they've gotten multiple complaints about it. I hope Nintendo never gives them an exclusive code again, because what they did to their fans was terrible. They do not deserve it. I did not have that issue with the Diamond and Pearl because I did the pre-order for that Pokeball thing for the Diamond and Pearl remake, and I got that right away. The email right away. But not with these guys. Nope, not with Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I hope they never give them a pre-order bonus again. They don't deserve it after that. How, all the complaint, because the guy told me that they had a bunch of complaints. The Nintendo guy told me that they had a bunch of complaints from the pre-order bonus whole issue, that this was a worldwide known issue, and they were trying to, and again, some of the techs were denying it. Some of the representatives at Amazon were denying it or didn't even know about it. There were so many inconsistencies. Some did know, some didn't know, some didn't even know what it was. I mean, that's how screwed up it was. And I'm still sure there are people that are having issues with this. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're still on the fence and still have no idea how you get your Kimono set through Amazon, just screenshot, your order history of ordering the thing before the pre-order date, because it will show that on Amazon that you pre-ordered it on your receipt before the release date of Pokemon Legends of Arceus, and just call up Nintendo. And I don't know if you'll be put on hold for a long time. I wasn't put on hold. I got a representative within like 30 seconds. But some people might not be on. Some people might be a little unlucky with that if they're having a really busy day at Nintendo. But at this point, if you still haven't gotten it right now, obviously the pre-orders until May, or the thing expires in May. Just call up Nintendo. Call up Nintendo. May 16th is the final day. If you're hearing this right now, Amazon is not gonna do shit. They're literally, their representatives are literally oblivious to this. They don't tell even all their employees. They're denying the issue. They're trying to claim that this was not them, even though it clearly was. It was heavily advertised on the Pokemon website. It was heavily advertised on their website. But they're trying to deny it, which it's just incredible. That's why I really hope they don't allow them to get any more pre-orders, because if you are advertising something, you have to give that consumer that advertisement, and they did not do that for this. And it's just a little outfit, but I want the outfit. I want that outfit. Even if I don't wear it, I want to have that, because that gave me the satisfaction of buying it through them. I wouldn't have pre-ordered it through Amazon had there not been something that I could use in the game. This special outfit or whatever. That's why I chose them over GameStop or the other ones, because they were just kind of giving like posters or something exclusive, which has no benefit to me in the game. I want something that's going to benefit me in the game. Outfits and whatever. So I hope they never get them again. They don't. After that's ridiculous what they did. What Amazon did was ridiculous, and they're still denying it, to my understanding, right now. But so that's my issue with that. But again, this is to tell people that still don't know. Let you guys know right now to just call up Nintendo support and show them the proof that you ordered it before the purchase date, before the pre-order date, show your receipt and whatnot, and send it to them. Well, they'll give you an email to send it, like that will basically give you an attachment file to it, and they'll look at it, and then they acted quickly with me. They, once I called up the supervisor to confirm the story, then the next day they emailed me the code, and I got the code, and that was the end of the story. So yeah, that's really about it. This is just kind of an update to let people know what to do. Call Nintendo. They'll give you they'll get you the code that Amazon should have given you. It makes Amazon look like idiots, which they were in this instance. But yeah, um, my whole stance is if you can't do something as easy as that, you don't deserve the pre-order bonus, because people are going to you expecting to get that service, because you're getting something in the game that no one else is going to get unless they buy it through Amazon. And if you don't provide that service, then to me, you don't deserve that service. Give it to GameStop or give it to Best Buy or somewhere else. I know a lot of people have a lot of people aren't big fans of GameStop these days, but my point being is, if they're not going to do it correctly, then yes, I think GameStop or any of these other services should get it over them, because this is an exclusive deal. So that's my take on it. And that's my story, and that's, hopefully, if there's a viewer out there that's watching this that's still struggling, we'll see this and we'll call up Nintendo so they can get their code, that they so rightfully deserve. That's about it, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all this latest content, and that's about it. I'm the S Ultimate Goku. Peace.